Historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Brayan Bello. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Strike two. Bello, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Ripped that one down. Line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to
run around the move. Meadows in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1 just missed. Keith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes again, pitches low. Throw to second, tag out at second. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just underway here at Fenway. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one not close. Ball 3. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Left fielder.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Runner on the go. Rafaela gets under it. That's out number 2. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Going 2 now.
Ball.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. In the air, left field. Green under this one. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. Top of the second. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And there's one down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Zach McKinstry.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
Ball one. No, that's down.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Spencer Torkelson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Safe.
Back to first, and he's safe. Runner takes off. And that one finds its way through. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Abreu trying to get to it. And there's two away. Javi Baez digs in right side. Runner takes off. On the run, sends it over to first.
Easy,
but
there,
it's
he's
not
safe.
in time. Base hit. First and second, two outs. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela in position, and that is that. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
No, that's the ball. Hey.
And now 2-1. That clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No,
I think it's very
that's the ball.
important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Curve in the dirt. Story swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits off the monster. The throw to second. And he's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. And there's a foul ball. And it's second. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swings through that.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back in Boston, on to the third inning. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Foul ball there. Left field. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, no.
Now he breaks his bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Carpenter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Here comes Dingler around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Oh, one gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Just missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
No,
really
inside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. In plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. This one in the air. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Here's Gleyber Torres. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first.
Got him. That's
2
an out.
quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Baez. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. That's strike 1. Chop to third. Durbin. Throws to first in time. Baez gone. Back here in Boston. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. And a swing and a miss there. Duran measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off down the right side. And that one fouled off. The Tigers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. And that's just foul. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Here's Story now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grounds one to short. Baez. The throw to first, and Story is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
Nice line
for
drive to the
Red
pull
Sox,
side right there, but he didn't
right
spin
fielder,
off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Wilyer Abreu bunting, but that's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez. That's the third out. Back now at Fenway. For the sixth inning, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Ball one.
And foul ball. The 1-1. And he dodges that fastball. Got him. One down. So up next, Kerry
for the
Carpenter.
Tigers, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. 2 down, bases empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up.
Runner on the go. Torkelson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner on the go again. He swings and fouls one off. Runner goes again. Got him looking. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 2. Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or chipped.
Runner takes off. Anthony at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball too high.
Step off, throw to first. And they got him. Two down, nobody on.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now batting Jarren Duran. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 7th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now pitching for the
So
Red
back to the
Sox.
top of order. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. How you Lee trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Lee in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. That's out number 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Drilled out towards left center field. And it's off the Green Monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Contreras swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Laser to the gap should score the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. In the air to left center, Meadows should have this one. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now pitching for the
Grant Herter gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run at second.
Ball. Ball 2.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside 3-2 to count.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. He struck him. Back here in Boston, we're at the top of the 8th. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. 0 for 3 in this one. And the 0-2. And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one fouled off. Out to short. Story flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch swinging.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Caught in a rundown now.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Line drive. Base hit. Here comes Dingler around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Inside. Ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 here. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start. So that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. No, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him looking for the strikeout.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 87, Tyler Holton.
Off Off the mark there. Ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. Back in Boston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
That
Ball
misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. To third, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond. That's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down. Make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the air to left center. Dives and it gets by. In to score from third. And in the 9th, they take the lead. How you lead now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. Into left center for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit.
So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up.
There goes the runner. That one is absolutely belted. Carpenter trying to track this one down. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Not able to get back to the bag safely. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Trevor Story.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Jansen is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him.